Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I should be further along by now? Maybe it's your career, your health, your finances, or even your relationships. You're grinding, you're learning, you're pushing forward, and still it feels like you're behind. Unfinished doesn't mean broken. Just because you're not where you thought you would be yet doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're still building. Today's episode is about separating the idea of being unfinished from being broken. Those are not the same thing. Unfinished means you're in the process. You're moving forward. You're evolving. Broken means something can't function. It can't move. It can't grow. And most of the time, we feel broken. But what's really happening is we're in the messy middle of unfinished work. As ambitious, driven people, it's hard to sit in that middle space. We want results. We want clarity. We want proof that our hard work is paying off. But life isn't linear. It doesn't happen in a straight line. Growth is repetitive and often boring. It's like watching a minute hand on a clock. If you pause and watch a clock, you can see gradual movement of the minute hand. But it's painful to sit and watch. It's difficult to stay in that moment and enjoy that slow movement. That is your personal and professional growth. There is this unspoken rule in society that by a certain age, you're supposed to have arrived. You're supposed to have the perfect job, the house, the financial stability, the polished story. And if you don't, you feel like you're behind everyone else. From the outside, it might look like other people have it all lined up. And maybe they do. But you're making a lot of assumptions here. Maybe they are still scrambling to figure things out. That's the myth of arrival. The belief that one day you'll reach this perfect, finished version of yourself, and then the journey will be over. I have lived long enough to know it doesn't work that way. There's always another layer, another challenge, or another transition. Being unfinished isn't proof of failure, it's proof of movement. So let's flip the perspective. Instead of treating unfinished as a weakness, let's see it for what it really is: opportunity. Progress equals growth. If you're still learning, you're still moving forward, and that's a good thing. Unfinished equals opportunity. Every project, every incomplete personal goal is an open door. Failure equals feedback. Even when things collapse, you walk away with lessons to fuel your next attempt. When you feel like you're starting over, you're not starting over, you're starting from where you are. If you are looking for ways to keep you grounded and still hungry for more, try some journal prompts and try renaming the stage that you're in. Journal prompts can look like: write down what feels incomplete in your life right now. Instead of asking, why am I behind? Ask, what is this teaching me? And what can I do about it? Then try renaming the stage. Instead of thinking of things as failure or half done, call them chapters. You are in a particular chapter of your life, and chapters are unfinished on purpose. You wouldn't call Chapter 3 of a book broken just because the story isn't over yet. When you see yourself as in progress, not broken, you give yourself permission to keep building. So here's the challenge. Think of one area in your life that feels unfinished. It might be your career path, your health, a relationship, or a personal dream you've been putting off. Instead of calling it a failure, call it unfinished work in progress. What if the reason it feels uncomfortable is because it's supposed to? Growth is rarely neat or quick. Take one small action this week. Really, just one thing. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? And what's something that you can acknowledge you're still building? Send the email, revisit the plan, sign up for a class, or just start again tomorrow. For me right now, I'm trying to determine if I keep pursuing advancement in a corporate job or do I move on to something else. Do we as a family stay in Phoenix and enjoy where we are, or do we move to the Northeast and live closer to my wife's family, even if this could mean the end of my ambitions for a higher level corporate role? I am grateful for where I am. I also know it's not where I want to be yet, but it's moving. And for now, that's enough for me. Unfinished doesn't mean broken. It means you're still writing the story. So give yourself some credit for the work you're doing right now. In the middle, before results are visible. The fact that it's incomplete means there's still potential. If today resonated with you, share it with someone who needs that reminder. Leave a review and send me a message, or tag me with your unfinished but growing story. I want to hear about it. And remember, the middle is not failure, it's progress. Thanks for listening to the Unsettled with Neil Wattier podcast. I have 2 tasks for you this week. First, pick one lesson from today's episode and implement it in your life this week. Second, share this episode with someone you feel may be unsettled. Hit the subscribe, follow, like, and all the other social buttons. Hit me up on TikTok and YouTube at Life of Neil, and let me know how I can best support you in your unsettled journey. Remember, ambition isn't the enemy of peace, and peace doesn't mean standing still. Stay grounded, stay unsettled.